Good morning again, church family. Today we now come to Psalm 89. And Psalm 89 is a psalm about what to do and what to think when it seems like all of God's plans have failed. The psalm is a meditation on God's promises to David. Look at how it starts. I will sing of the steadfast love of the Lord forever. With my mouth I will make known your faithfulness to all generations. For I said, steadfast love will be built up forever. In the heavens you will establish your faithfulness. You have said, I have made a covenant with David, my chosen one. I have sworn to David, my servant, I will establish your offspring forever and build your throne for all generations. But if you look down later in the psalm, it's a long psalm, we can't read it all. That covenant seems to have completely failed. Verse 38, but now you have cast off and rejected. You are full of wrath against your anointed. You have renounced the covenant with your servant. You have defiled his crown in the dust. You have breached all his walls. You have laid his strongholds in ruins. All who pass by plunder him. He has become the scorn of his neighbors. You have exalted the right hand of his foes. You have made all his enemies rejoice. So the psalmist effectively says, God, how could you have made a promise forever to David, given what I see, given the historical realities? It doesn't look like what you said would happen is coming true. And so the psalm asks this question, verse 49 to the end, Lord, where is your steadfast love of old, which by your faithfulness you swore to David? How is it, God, that you are going to carry out the promises you made? Remember, O Lord, how your servants are mocked, and how I bear in my heart the insults of all the many nations, with which your enemies mock, O Lord, with which they mock the footsteps of your anointed. And yet, the psalm closes with verse 52, Blessed be the Lord forever. Amen and amen. How is it that with a broken Davidic covenant, with nothing looking like God's plan is working the way it's supposed to, the psalmist can still say, Blessed be the Lord forever. Amen and amen. Well, remember, it's because Psalm 89 isn't the end of the story. The rest of the Psalter helps us see why there are reasons for hope. So come back tomorrow to get the next piece of the story.